you masturbate until you no longer release semen. Today you masturbate until you release blood. Yeah. And you're struggling in school. And your penis cannot rest. Anytime a madam teacher walks into class, you're already fantasizing. Alafu unasema ati, I come from a poor background. It's just the other day you went home. You met some funny cheap musicians. They told you we can help you record. Now you are in Illuminati and you are in school. You cannot even sleep at night. Yeah. You are busy recruiting other children in the world of darkness here in school. When people are sleeping at night, you traveled to Nigeria a long time. You come back at around 5. That is when you want to start sleeping. Unaambua bwana toka dome, watu wameenda prep. Ati nimechoka. Umechoka na ulikuwa job ulimwengu wa giza. Umeua watu sijui wangapi. And you'd want to recruit other children in school. Last time you left Israel, you went into Canaan to see how you can make money when you're still a young one. You met someone from the world of darkness. They recruited you unconsciously. You don't even know how to get out of it. And you must be in school. You're struggling whether to sacrifice your mother or your father or your sibling. And we are here with my husband. So I'll ask my husband to come and say hello, and then we will continue from there.
Happy Sabbath. Happy day. Honestly, I am that child who sits at the back, and I've never noticed. So today we came with half the crew, and this crew, they are the Nats, N-A-T. Natalie, Nathaniel, Natasha. So if you remember, we left, there is 3 more here that are in Kisumu. They are worshiping in Mount Zion. Thank you so much and be blessed.
Thank you so much. Let me pray, then we cruise through the word of God. I have understand schools have categories of students. Kuna wale wa Nairobi, si ndio? Naongea na nyinyi. Kuna wale wanatoka na hii, si ndio? Alafu kuna wale wa Kisumu. Kuna wale wa Nairobi. Those are categories. Si ni watu wa Nai, si ni watu wa Kisumu. Kuna wengine wa Mombasa wako. Wenye wamebaki wote ni kijiji. Sisi ni Watombe, Ichuni, Keroka, Manga, Homa Bay, Kindu. Alafu unafika shule, you are intimidated by the looks of other people. You are intimidated by the progress of other people. You are intimidated by the shopping the other person has. You are intimidated by the kind of shoe the other person has. Eti kwa sababu huyu dem anatoka na hii. Tena kana ringa utadhani amedrop kutoka heaven. Na hata wewe umsongei karibu kwa sababu kwenu ni Nyamagoro tu. Hata unaogopa kusema unatoka wapi. And you can't lift your head high. I call it low self-esteem. In fact, I don't see why kids should in high school should be given pocket money. Yanin. For what? For what? For what? Now that you're given, enjoy while it lasts. Tutamaliza hapa form 4 tutakutana nje. I see which parent will give you pocket money. Enjoy while it does what? It lasts. Out here life is cold. Out here no one cares. No one. Breasts don't raise esteem. They will fall, you like it or not. They don't. So let no one intimidate you with looks. So I have no need to think that I can put on a short, tight skirt to lift my esteem. I don't need to do anything to lift my esteem. I'm speaking to my girls. Me, I don't own a school. I'm not even a teacher. But I can tell you, I can see some of us here walking naked. Yeah, I know your trouble is self-esteem. Period. You don't need to tighten your skirt to raise your esteem. You don't need to make it low, short, to raise your esteem. Legs don't raise esteem. Hips don't raise esteem. They don't. I'm talking to you. Listen to me. I'll meet you here as I walk. Legs don't raise esteem. It's only a matter of time you will be married, become a woman like me. Breasts don't raise esteem. They will fall, you like it or not. They don't. Tiako na rasa poa na mahips poa. Let no one intimidate you in school with looks. Na karolon kafinje. What makes you who you are is the simple fact you are a child of God. Praise the Lord. And the Lord created intelligent beings. There is no one that the Lord sat and said, this one, Mokayoyo, this one has to be a fool. This one I'm trying out. Mokaya, I know Muching. No! We are all intelligent beings. There is nothing like a slow learner. I know the thorough learner, not a slow learner. There is nothing. This one is a slow one. No. In fact, slow in quotes are thorough learners. We can all get to the top. All of us can get A's if we want. All of us can get what? If we want. When we ubongo yako ndo iko na maruranu. All of us can get A's. Sisi wote. It's just about our mindset and nothing more. Today you have come back with masturbation. Yeah, you crossed over. In Israel we told you, ka pole pole mpaka siku utaoa. That is what we told you in Israel. In Israel, we told you, you can only have sex after marriage. That is what we told you in Israel. But you decided to cross over to Canaan. And you met porn. So today you're always on your phone. Screen time, pornography. All sorts of pornography, child pornography, heterosexual pornography, homosexual pornography. Now you are in school. And unfortunately, it's only a boys' school. It's only a girls' school. Your sexual urge is always high because you keep on fantasizing what you saw on the screen. And you cannot control yourself. You have to masturbate all the time. The teacher is teaching maths. Mwalimu, me have not understood. You understood. Only that your memory is filled with sex images. You need to clean it up. Ukishajaza memory yako na sex images, unafikiria hata zile 20 elements zinaitwa aje mwalimu? Periodic table. Unafikiria utashika hiyo kitu? You can't. Everything you you see with your eye is stored in your subconscious. It lingers there for so long. It takes the power of God to clean that mind, to have it a clean slate. Before it is cleaned, you will compete with what you're being taught and the sex images in your mind. Because you decide, today you masturbate until you no longer release semen. Today you masturbate until you release blood. Yeah. And you're struggling in school. And your penis cannot rest. Anytime a madam teacher walks into class, you're already fantasizing. Alafu unasema ati, I come from a poor background. It's just the other day you went home. You met some funny cheap musicians. They told you, we can help you record. Now you are in Illuminati and you are in school. You cannot even sleep at night. Yeah. You are busy recruiting other children in the world of darkness here in school. When people are sleeping at night, you traveled to Nigeria a long time. You come back at around 5. That is when you want to start sleeping. Unaambua bwana toka dom, watu wameenda prep. Ati nimechoka. Umechoka na ulikuwa job ulimwengu wa giza. Umeua watu sijui wangapi. And you'd want to recruit other children in school. Last time you left Israel, you went into Canaan to see how you can make money when you're still a young one. You met someone from the world of darkness. They recruited you unconsciously. You don't even know how to get out of it. And you must be in school. You're struggling whether to sacrifice your mother or your father or your sibling. I'm even saddened with lesbians. At least those that are gay have somewhere to penetrate. So those are girls. Hey, wasichana wangu naongea na nyinyi. And when you come into school like this, you came in an innocent boy, then you meet some form 3, some form 4 that would want to bully you. And the kind of bullying is homosexual. Tiwe usiponioshia hizi viatu nitakuhomo. Then you ask a very innocent boy to bend over as you penetrate with your dirty penis. And the boy can't talk to anyone, can't talk to any teacher, can't talk to her parents, cannot talk to anyone. The boy can't even sit and concentrate in class wondering, what did that guy do to my anus? Let me tell you, listen to me. The kind of threat bullies offer are not a simple threat. They are a threat that are powered by the force of darkness. So when they tell a fellow child, bend over, it is actually the devil himself speaking. And when they tell you ukisema, and you are used to it, and you'll go into campus, that is your new life with a loose rectum. And then we expect our children to pass. How does a child pass in class when they know evening has come, that guy will come again? Simply because you decided to cross over from Israel to Canaan. You ventured. Endelea mpaka rectum yako ianguke. Ukienda kutoa pupu inatoka. Kama we ni Canaan na itaendelea, ukitoka choo utaisukuma pole pole, uilazimishe tuende tu, ingia ndani pole pole, ingia ndani, itaingia. Kesho utaenda kupupu sababu unakula. Hatuna shida. So I have no problem with any of you here. My question is, are you a Canaanite? If you are, go ahead, do it. We will not even ask you. But in our world in Israel, we don't permit it. We don't even engage in those discussions. We don't. At all. Grass is greener on the other side. Just be satisfied with what is in Israel. It is a super brand. It cannot be compared to any. Second to none. The world and its things are fleeting. We have a better world to come. We are being fitted for eternity. We can't afford to live careless lives. We cannot afford to live ungodly lives and still sing in the choir. Here. Sing. Sing in the choir about our God. But you have carried the character of Canaan into Israel. No, doesn't happen. You need to choose today which side you want to belong. If you want to stay in Canaan, stay. We have no problem. We will not chase you. But if you are an Israelite, we will be angry. And when Shechem came with his father and Hamor, and they came to ask for the hand of Dinah in marriage. Remember, Dinah is in Shechem's palace. They came to ask for her hand. And the young man said, allow us to trade with you. Our land will be yours, provided you give us your daughters we marry, and we give you our daughters we marry. Last time I checked in the whole Bible, anytime Canaan joins with Israel, the result is wickedness. Anytime the church of God has to unite with the world, the result is wickedness. It began in Genesis chapter 6 when the sons of God saw that the daughters of men were beautiful to see, and they went and chose for themselves wives. And they gave birth to wickedness. Wickedness that made God regret he ever created man and had to destroy the whole world with a flood. There is nothing good that comes out of a union between Israel and Canaan, between the world and the people of God. Nothing good. Nothing good. Don't be deceived. Iko hata wale wako hapa shule, mama yako ni mchawi, anataka kukuachia oborogi. Na unakimbia nayo kwa domu usiku. Wewe ndio una inherit uchawi ya kwenu. Na huyo mama yako ni head deaconess, anakuambia si mtoto yangu naona mimi nafanya kwa kanisa, nafanyia Mungu kazi. Na wanakimbia usiku kama sijui nini. Sasa uko shule unashangaa, hii ni nini? Any union between light and darkness, the result is always wickedness that warrants a destruction. Careful. There's nothing good on the other side. There's a way we ought to live. There's a way we ought to behave as a people being fitted for eternity. Sisi ni wa Mungu. Ndio nimesikia Kisii hai ikiimba. Yesu alikufa kwa dhambi zetu. Tuko na ushindi. Sisi ni wa Mungu. And when they came, I want you to see the results of wickedness, of a union between Israel and Canaan. The brothers were outraged, mad, fierce. And their father said, listen to what they are saying. What do you think? They said, we have no problem. We have no problem. You want to marry our daughters? Well and good. You want to give us your daughters? Well and good. Go read that story. But there were two brothers here. Interesting brothers, Levi and Simeon. They agreed, but deceptively. They had a wicked plan in their minds for what had been done to their sister. So they said, okay, for us to give you our daughters, then you will have to be circumcised, because our daughters cannot be married with uncircumcised men. We have no problem trading with you, sharing our lands and possessions. But we are saying that for you to trade with us, marry our daughters, we marry yours. Agree that you also are circumcised, the way Israel is circumcised. And Hamor and Shechem went back to their land, and they discussed with the men of the land, and they said, you know what, my people, these guys have agreed. We can marry their girls. They can marry ours. We can trade with them. On one condition, we must be circumcised as they are. And all men from the youngest to the oldest was circumcised that day. And when they were on their third day, the height of pain, Simeon and Levi walked into the city, slew everyone, killed everyone. And they took their women and daughters and cattle and sheep. There is nothing good that arises between a union, out of a union between a Canaanite and an Israelite. Today I stand here, children of God. I am saying, we come from two different worlds. You could be a Canaanite, is a choice. You could be an Israelite, is a choice. But we are saying our understanding is different. Don't try to mingle. Our perception is different. Don't try to mingle. It will end up in wickedness. Our worldviews are different. Our principles are different. Don't try to mingle. It will only produce wickedness. It's my prayer. Because it's never late for any child of God who decided to walk into the world of Shechem. And just like Dean who was raped, you also came back with something you are ashamed of, a disgraceful thing. And you have realized indeed Israel home was great. Israel was good. What did I go to do in Canaan? It's never late for any child of God. Because there's nothing beyond God's power to redeem. There is no child of God that is too broken for the carpenter of Nazareth to repair. And when the Lord seeks to restore you, He restores you whole. I'm not so sure what you're battling with. I am not so sure. I know there are kids in school. They didn't walk into Canaan. They didn't. They're still Israelites, but they're affected with the activities of Canaan simply because a parent has gone into Canaan, a sibling has gone into Canaan. I know there are kids in school. They will tell you, when I'm in class, I sleep the whole day. And they don't understand. When they are that can never be treated. They don't understand what they're going through. Many times they have sat an exam paper and it has gone blank. Like the paper is white. They can't see any writing. And the teacher looks at it and says, imeandikwa, mwalimu mimi sioni. And you think they are hallucinating. They are not. They are suffering the effects of Canaanitish activities. They are bedwetting. Did you know we have a demon of bedwetting? Up to 16, 17 years, they are struggling in some dong. Munaitanga aje hiyo dom ya watu wenye wanasusu usiku. Nzoi ama mnaita nini? Whatever it is. It's a demonic spirit. Now anytime they want to walk in class, they want to go and serve. Some boys will look at you and tell you, enda ukojowe huko, unataka ukojowe hapa ndani. And their esteem is just low. I'm not so sure what you're battling with. I have no idea. It could be coming from home, a struggle between your parents. I have no idea. You simply can't stand on your own. You have no strength. You come to school. School is more stressful than what you can think of. It's not your mistake. You've been thrown into lethargy. Every effort to have you vibrant. You've been brought for motivational speakers. You've been brought for all guidance and counseling experts. It's not working. It takes the power of God to uproot you from there and set you on a high table land. I don't know your situation. And I am not here to judge. I am only saying there are people Christ will look at like Nathanael and say, you are an Israelite indeed. If I look at your thoughts, Christ could read thoughts. If I look at your actions, if I look at your behavior, you are an Israelite indeed. And many of us have fallen short of that standard. I want to pray with someone. A child of God, struggling with some illness in school. Uko tu hapa shule. Ujui hata ufanye nini? Pastor, mimi naumwa tumbo tu kila siku. Na ukiwa nyumbani uko sawa, ukikuja shuleni ndio tumbo yako inaanza. Kichwa ndio inakuuma. Macho yako iko mbaya tu shule. Kwingine iko sawa. You're going through the effects of being bullied. Probably you went into Canaan. You have impregnated some girl there. He's now at home taking care of your child and you're only 15 years old. Or probably you went as a girl. You've left a child home. Your mother is taking care of. Kuteleza sio kuanguka. Purpose is permanent. No mistake in life can take away your purpose. None. The gifts and callings of God are irrevocable. It doesn't matter what you have done in this life. There is a pearl in you. I want to pray with that one girl, that one boy. Just come. Just come. Don't be scared of this multitude. Just come, we pray together. I don't know your situation. And no one will judge you. No one will even know what you're suffering from. Just come, my girl. Come. As the choristers give us a song. Come. This is one of those toughest decisions to make in a multitude like this. What are you struggling with? I have no idea. You know it yourself. Today is the day of your release. Today. Today is the day of your release. Come. Just come. Wapi wale chorist? Just come. Just come, my boys. Come. I have no idea what your struggle is. Can I have Pastor Nyakina? That's a friend of mine. Please, Pastor, come. Just come. Whatever it is you're struggling with, come. Today is your day of release. Just walk. Come here. Just face this side. Pastor will commit us in the hands of God. Just walk. You don't need to make noise. Otataka tigocha aesaransa. Okire kiri. Which song is that? Number what? Number 70? 75. You have microphones? Okay. Just come. We are waiting for you. We will take all the time. This is a defining moment for you.